Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Wi-Fi Currency. Today is currently 9:17 in the morning. It is January 29th, almost the last day of the month. And today we are hoping to see another win. We're really close to blowing our account, so we're trying to stay away from that. We haven't really made much progress since our big loss, but we're trying to come back from that. And there's not really much to say. It's like I said, it's 9:17 a.m., 129, 2026. We're about to jump into the market. We only have about 13 minutes before market session opens. Yesterday, the market was consolidated on US 30, so thankfully we didn't went ahead and take another trade because it was just going to consolidate the whole day. NAS 100. NAS 100 actually did play out later on for sales, which would have been a smooth TP3 smack, but or TP2, I'm sorry, smack, but it is what it is. There's a lot of consolidation yesterday after a while, so I'm glad I didn't jump back into the market. But today we're hoping that we don't see the same. I'm hoping that today we don't really see the same movement. So we're gonna hop into the markets right. We're gonna hop into the charts right now, and then we're gonna mark them up, and then we're gonna get ready for New York session open to take a dub today, 100%. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's currently 9:21 in the morning, so let's go and jump into the markets. We're actually gonna mark up US 30 first, real quick. You guys can see a smooth resistance zone right here that I will be willing to take a sell off. I'll be a buy off of, and a really clean support level right here that I will be willing to take a sell from. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mark that up real quick. These is like easy dubs all day, son. Easy dubs all day. Hopefully we actually have some volume today, and hopefully we don't get faked out. That'll be the last thing we want to do. Hopefully the market does not continue passing that support zone, so we could actually go ahead and so we can actually take a sell off of the support zone, if you get what I'm saying. So NAS, you already know, NAS clean support zone right here as well. Let's go ahead and mark that up. Same thing with US 30. Resistance zone right here on NAS looks really clean as well. So we're gonna go mark that up too. And we're going to mark that up as the longs. Right now, we have clean buys and sells. So if we look down to our 5 minutes, it is a clean support zone that I'm really liking. We can even stretch it out over here. We just have clean zones all the way through. Support, resistance. If we keep going through, we have some support over here. It just looks clean overall, some resistance over here as well. Yeah, it's just a clean zone. So if we were to push up, I'm taking the buys, but I'd rather see sells, to be real with you. Same thing with US 30. We have some pretty clean zones right here as well. As you guys can see, these zones are not playing today, son. They're not playing. These zones look actually amazing. So I would be willing to take a sell off of this area. And then as far as resistance, we have resistance here, resistance all here, resistance all here. So it's just good things right now. We have some support over here, resistance over here, support over here. We stretch it out. You guys can see clear as day. Support, resistance somewhat, you know what I mean? It's not really the cleanest, but we'll just leave it right there, so we have about 5 minutes left until market session opens. Hopefully we do have some volume. If we do have some volume, that would be great. I will open up my trade locker on my phone just so I can go ahead and make sure that I am ready to take NAS if I need to, and US 30 if I need to. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark up my zones on my trade locker real quick just to make sure that I have it ready. And then I will jump back with you guys in a couple of minutes. As you guys can already see, US 30 is making a move already, so I'm honestly going to have to invalidate US 30, or at least wait for a new resistance to be formed. So this is just really not going to be a good zone until, otherwise is being said. We do have less than 2 minutes before the market session open, and at this point, guys, we're just gonna have to hope for buys. If we don't make a newfound resistance, we're gonna have to hope for buys, or we're just gonna have to look at NAS 100 today. Which same thing with NAS 100, bro. Like, I'm just not gonna take that sell unless I see extra confirmations. Like, it's just not really looking the best at the moment. So we're gonna see what happens in the next minute. Once New York session opens, we'll see what happens. And yeah, man, just really see what's cooking. As we guys can see, we have no news. We already had US news at 8:30, so 10 a.m. there's no news. So We got 10 seconds. Let's see what happens, man. 10 seconds. The US 30 is just we need to see new resistance. US 30 is making a strong push to the upside, but are we gonna break that zone is a real question. I'm watching on my trade locker very carefully to make sure that I don't miss this move. If I do end up catching this move, all right. I just entered US 30. So let's see what happens. I will demonstrate in a minute, but this looks to be like a fake out at the moment. I am in on US 30, but US 30 went ahead and faked out, so it just doesn't really matter. I entered like literally right here, but it just literally faked me out completely. So that was just a monstrosity of a trade right now, I'm gonna be honest. Once again, when it comes down to US 30, I just don't want to really take that sell unless a newfound resistance zone is being made. It's kind of depressing that it did do that, but it is what it is. Nas is making a move to the downside, but it didn't make a new resistance zone, so I'm just not really going to take that trade. And then US 30. It's pushing again for buys. Just really got to see what happens. I re-entered that trade on US 30 buys. Hoping that it would actually move up. I entered at the exact same area. If I lose this trade, I basically lost for the day. There is a lot of volume in the market right now, so I'm really hoping that this volume, the buyers are in control and it pushes all the way up. But if it doesn't, then you know it is. We're just basically cooked at that point. I ain't gonna lie. We will definitely be cooked at that point. And I think we're gonna be cooked anyway. So yeah, we just got cooked again. Let's look at Nas. Nas 100 is still faking out. I mean, it's just bad, bro. Last 2 days we've been getting faked out like crazy. Balance is now 226 bucks. We are literally losing. We're not gonna. It's not looking good right now. I'm not gonna lie. This week right now we're down 460 bucks. We literally lost all our profits. I've been taking nothing but L's. This $98 L, I don't remember where that came from. I'll be honest. This happened yesterday at 9:31. Like what the fuck? Is that 9? I mean 16:32. Wait, this was today, wasn't it? This was today. What the heck? How did I get a $98 loss? No, that's tough that I took a $98 loss when I had my stop loss at 70. See, that's crazy. The game doesn't want me to win today, but I took a buy off for this resistance zone, and it just didn't work out. Tried taking a sell off for that. I haven't not tried taking off a sell off for that, so there's really nothing to say. It's just a buy off for that zone right there, and it's just not really happening. So, right now I still stand at the current balance, and we're just really hoping for the best. We still have to go ahead and try and win this challenge. The challenge has been a flop so far, so hopefully we can recover off of that. But you know, one day at a time, you know. So right now we're doing pretty straight. Before I go, I ain't gonna lie, I broke my trading rule, but that's TP smack right there. I'm securing that 162. Don't care. So I can at least make back what I lost, but I want to see TP3 getting smacked too. TP3 about to get smacked. I'm low-key glad I got back into this trade. TP3 has been smacked. We're going to hold that. Nope, we got lost. So balance back at 475, guys. I'm low-key happy with that. Today we made 76 bucks. I know I was going to freaking get off, and I know I don't really normally take 3 trades, but eyes was really killing me. So far we have made back about 3 trades. We have our balance back at 475. This week we have brought our balance back down to $210. I took the buy off for that resistance zone again. Like, it's just literally had been a given that the zone was gonna be broken and gonna take off. So I'm pretty sure that we might be pushing for sales now. But at the end of the day, we did secure our profits here at TP2. I know I'm literally just broke my rule, which is crazy, bro. But I don't know, man. I really have nothing to say about that. But I mean, at least I won, bro. You know what I mean? So we did secure this and we did secure this. So we did have a $249 win today. So today we are positive, almost 1%. Um, and you know, it is what it is. You know, we freaking won that trade. So we won the trade. We could have held and we could have kept going up, but I chose to close it out at 120, 120 points. Tomorrow we're gonna come back and we're gonna hope to make another TP3 smack. That way we can go ahead and recover every single bit of our loss that we have lost. But our balance is back at $475. We had did one big win. So all in all, today I made $76. And we have made $76.98. And for the week, like I said, we are down 210 bucks and 56 cents. So I took a risk. I'll be honest. I took a risk. I'm a risky trader, but I took a risk. You can't make money if you don't risk money. So I took a risk and it paid out. So we're gonna keep that. I just gotta make back a let me see, actually. Let me do the math real quick on my phone because it's a lot faster on my phone. And I have to go ahead and journal this trade too. So 74.60 plus 98.20 plus 76 is 248. So we made back these 3 trades right here, guys. These 3 trades that I got right here that I lost, we made those back. So now all that's left is to make back I would say about 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to make back. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need to make back 4 more trades. So I just gotta go ahead and make another TP3 smack, secure 2 more TP2s and at least 1 TP3, and we are back on the roll. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My bias on taking this trade before I even go, dude, it was a given. Price, even though, look at that, it just kept going. God dang it. Even though price kept on, faking me out, it was still moving towards the upside. Like, it was literally moving towards the top side nonstop. I could have made 320 bucks off of that, but no matter. Doesn't matter. I could have at least made 300 bucks. I could have secured 300 bucks off of that. But it doesn't matter. We still secured 240 bucks. So it was literally levitating to the upside. So it was basically telling me that sellers were in play, but buyers were in control. So I just decided to choose the buyers, and the buyer side was the correct one. If we look at NAS 100 real quick, NAS 100 easily took TP3. We would have entered off of that one break. I mean, that was literally crazy. Another 120 points on NAS 100. I just didn't take the trade, but the bias was correct. I did mark my shorts and I did mark my stop, my sell zone, whatever. So lit. No buys were ever taken on the zone. No sells were ever taken on the zone, but the bias was correct. US 30, it was just going right now. Just straight up going. So monster trade, bro. But thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces. Now, I do want to make sure I say this before the video completely ends. Just because I won that 3rd trade does not mean today was a win. Yeah, I won my 3 losses back. That's great. But I still broke my rule. And that's dangerous. And you wanna know why it's dangerous? Because, yeah, like I said, I won a trade today and I won back 3 losses. That's cool. I read the market correctly. I seen the opportunity. I took it. Boom. But did you notice that I did it without saying anything? I took a risk on my own. And because I won that trade, that messes up your discipline. And you wanna know how it messes up your discipline? It basically states, all right, cool. I took a risk that I shouldn't have, and it paid out. In the future, I can take that same risk, and it'll pay out again. So that was a discipline slip. All right, it is not something that should be taken lightly. I need to do better next time. Um, it is what it is. I won back 3 trades. We're still in the game, but I messed up by breaking my trainer rule. I said that I was not gonna break my trainer rule, and I did. I took 3 trades, 1 trade more than I should have. So I took those 2 losses today. I should have officially closed out my PC, marked up my 2 L's, and walked away. But instead, I chose to take a 3rd trade. So don't let it slip your mind. I still messed up. I still did what I should not have done. And that's it, bro. That's just the gist of it. So hopefully you guys learn something from my mistake. Yes, my strategy does work to an extent, but this is a psychology battle. You have to do better when it comes to your discipline, and you have to do better when it comes to greed. I won back 3 trades, but I broke my trading rule. And me breaking my trading rule is stronger than me winning back those 3 trades. Because, yeah, I want money back, but the discipline, bro. The discipline will hurt you in the long run. So, learn from my mistakes. Do better than me. Learn the strategy. You'll do better than me. And you'll make more money than me. It's been your boy Zay, Wi-Fi Currencies. And I'm out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for New Year's session on Thursday. Deuces, man.